Yes, people. Welcome back to another stream. This was unplanned, unexpected, but listen, I thought I would do a little 10-minute live because there was breaking news. Well, breaking news just come out that Manchester United have extended quite a few players' contracts. But before obviously I talk about that, make sure you guys smash the likes, subscribe for new. And yeah, let's go through the comments. Obviously, smash the likes. We got Munzi, Man United modded, bro. Exactly, mate. But listen, I'm just going to read out a post from Fabrizio Romano. He says that breaking Manchester United new deals, Manchester United have now triggered the options to extend the following contracts until June 2024. That is Marcus Rashford, Dalot, Luke Shaw, and Fred. All the contracts are now extended until June 2024 instead of June 2023. It's also signed, sealed. Manchester United will also offer Dalot and Marcus Rashford a longer contract very soon. Negotiations will also take place with Davide of a new deal as current one expires in 2023. For me, listen, I don't mind with Rashford and Dalot again, long contracts, but for Manchester United to extend Luke Shaw is a joke. Is a joke really, because people may say, "Oh, why Oris? Why only talking about Luke Shaw?" Well, he's been there for almost 10 years now, or eight to 10 years. So for me, listen, he doesn't deserve it. But listen, it is what it is. I think it was Erik ten Hag's decision, and if it was, you have to back him. But for me, I just don't agree with Luke Shaw getting his contract extended. That's the thing that I don't get, because what does he deserve? Because this season, for me, Luke Shaw has been hit and miss, because he always plays good when he has a competition, when he knows that he has competition that is fighting for his place. And I don't know with Luke Shaw, man, because he's not consistent enough. But listen, I'm not going to complain. I know the title says the football club is a joke, but if it's Erik ten Hag's decision to obviously extend the contract, that's fair enough. But I just don't agree with that. And with Fred, I don't see him getting that many games. I don't see him start many games, so I don't get that one as well. But listen, Rashford and Dalot, they deserve it. The Gea, I'm not sure, because I think I love the Gea, man. If you guys know me enough, I love the Gea, but I think it's time. But listen, it depends, because I think Manchester United are trying to lower the wage for the Gea. But for me, I just don't know, because like, these United fans have to wake up, man, because I'm the only one that's doing a stream straight after this. And for me, I just don't agree with United giving an extension for Luke Shaw. Like, what does he deserve? Can somebody please explain to me what Luke Shaw deserves to get an extended contract? Because for me, he doesn't deserve anything. He does not deserve anything. Like, what does he deserve? But yeah. Make sure you guys smash the likes. Big up Nipper, man. Hope you're doing well. Big up yourself. But yeah, listen. It's only going to be a short video. But listen, they've extended Rashford and Dalot, Fred. So that's one. And that's only good. But then again, there were reports saying that Erik ten Hag is going to talk about this with the board. He's going to try to extend, giving out people players extension. But for me, I just don't agree with it, man. I just don't agree with it. But and the Sports TV says, what if Erik ten Hag said to the Liz that he wants Luke Shaw for this man? Listen, as I said, if Erik ten Hag said that, I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely fine with it. But I just don't agree with it. Like, just itself, Luke Shaw as itself, if you take away ten Hag out of this topic, Luke Shaw as itself, when you look at him, does he deserve it? I don't know. But listen, for me, I'm not a Luke Shaw hater. When he plays well, I'll give him his props. But when he plays shit, that's when you call him out, because that's one thing that United fans don't do. Whenever we play bad, it's always the manager's fault. Blaming the manager every single time. United fans never learn, so I don't know, man. Big up Brian, I'll be doing well. And the sponsor says, as an old one said, it's time to go RP called. Yeah, but listen, Luke Shaw, man, I'm not his biggest fan. That's all. I'm not trying to hate on him. I'm not his massive fan, and that's what I'm trying to say in this stream. I'm not his massive fan. I don't agree with it, but listen, Luke Shaw, he's got to play well now. He's got to play well to deserve it now. Because honestly, I don't know what Obviously, his contract got extended, but I don't know if his wage got extended as well. So I don't know because apparently he's earning over 200k. So let's see. Big up, Ryan. If the Glazers are trying to sell, who's made this decision to extend? Surely they don't. Exactly. That's the one thing I don't get. Maybe I think it's the board, Eric Ten Hag and John Myrtle, but I don't know, man. I really don't know because for me, we need to sign some players in January, but who knows? How long so it's extended by 1 year, so 2024, Ryan. So Luke Shaw, his contract was about to end next summer, but they extended it for 1 more year. So for me personally, I don't agree with that. That's what I'm saying. Personally, I just don't agree with it. Big up, we got 4 people watching. Big up, man. This stream was unplanned, by the way. It was I didn't even post anything on Earth Football. But as soon as I saw this news, I just thought, why not? But listen, there will be a stream tomorrow, 1 p.m. Me and Hardeep doing Man United versus Burnley preview. So make sure you guys tune into that. But yeah, man, listen, if you're just tuning in right now, obviously Manchester United have extended Luke Shaw's contract for a further 1 year. Yeah. Also, there was news. Alex Crick from TalkSport says Manchester United are going all out for Cody Gakpo in January. There's a growing confidence it will get done. Ten Hag is leading the pursuit, and PSV are willing to cash in. For me, listen, I've said it before, and I'll say that again. Cody Gakpo to Manchester United is already done. It's already done. Like United fans, I can tell you for a fact it's already done, mate, because everything Ten Hag is keeping this behind the scenes, keeping it a secret. So from what I'm told, it is done. I was going to say I was surprised to see you go live. I was recording at the time. It's weird, but obviously I decided to do it right now because later I'll be busy because I'm linking up with Raj. So, but mate, clubs seem too easy to handle. Exactly, man. Whenever they perform let's say they perform in 5 matches, fans will get carried away, and the club will just get carried away and just give out contracts. So, I mean, listen, with Luke Shaw, he's got to prove it now because tomorrow we play Burnley. I think Luke Shaw will probably play that. He's got to prove me wrong because I have no agendas with Man United. Any players, I have no agenda. But whenever you play bad, you have to get your critics. But United fans, they don't do that because whenever we have a poor result or bad result, it's all blame the manager. Yeah, Hannah says United, shush, mate. Bring up yourself. But listen, Luke Shaw, man, I know people will say, why are you only focusing on him? Well, as I said at the beginning of the stream, he's the only player that's been there for more than flipping it. Actually, no, it's Emma Rashford, to be fair, but Luke Shaw does not deserve it. Like, sorry, not for me, mate. Not for me, but as I said, I don't know how I've repeated this like 10 times now. Luke Shaw has to prove me wrong. But who knows, man? Who knows? Because I don't know, he could just turn into prime Shaw when he was in the Euros. So who knows? But listen, if this was Eric Ten Hag's decision, fair play. Listen, I'm not going to say anything wrong. Just back Eric Ten Hag because I trust Eric Ten Hag and what he wants to do. But yeah, listen, make sure you guys smash the likes. I'm going to end this stream soon anyways because I'm not going to keep it for long. Lukey Shaw, he is McDonald's favourite client and gets some money. Exactly, mate. We're probably getting over 200k. So listen, I don't know, man. I really don't know because I'm not a massive fan of him. Shaw hasn't looked the same since he's bad injury. Exactly, mate. Exactly. But United fans just get carried too away and then they want to say, oh, he deserves it. But listen, for me, if this is Eric Ten Hag's decision, then fair play. But the thing with Luke Shaw is one thing about Luke Shaw is he's just inconsistent for me. That's the problem with Luke Shaw. He's inconsistent. He's unreliable. But whenever he has competition, he will turn up. That's one thing about Luke Shaw. When he has competition, because when we bought Alex Telles, he raised up his game. Now, when we bought Taro Malacia from PSV, and he stepped up his game. So, I'm sorry, Feyenoord. So, listen, he stepped up his game, but yeah. See, I already got David telling me, are you serious about Luke Shaw? Ryan says, but do you honestly believe Eric Ten Hag's decision? It seems like others make decisions for ins and outs nowadays at these big clubs. Yeah, listen, I do believe that Ten Hag was part of this because I think there's a lot of news that's coming out saying Ten Hag wants to get involved in these contract extension and he wants to push them behind. So, listen, it could be Eric Ten Hag's decision, man. You know, big up Hashim, have been doing well. So, we big up yourself, says, you're right. He turns up when there is a healthy competition, regardless, he's a good player. Yeah, he's a good player on his day, yes. When he turns up, he's a fantastic player. For me, I will big up players who play good, but that's Luke Shaw. But on his bad day, he is so bad. But listen, we play Burnley tomorrow. Don't want to say too much. I have my preview at 1 p.m. tomorrow with Hardeep, so tune into that. 6 people watching, big up yourselves, lads. Smash the likes if you haven't already. The stream was so unplanned, so big up whoever's watching in right now. Let me know if you're a United fan. Let me know what your thoughts are on with Luke Shaw. Well, not only Luke Shaw, but Luke Shaw, Rashford, Dalot getting a contract extended. Will you be doing a watch along for tomorrow? Unfortunately, not. Oh, here we go, David.
Hello, mate.
You all right?
So, let me get this right. You are upset that Luke Shaw is getting an extension.
I'm not upset. I'm just saying that what does he deserve? David, to you, what does he deserve?
He deserves the extension, just like Fred, just like Dalot, just like Rashford.
But why?
Because it gives Eric Ten Hag. Hello, Ryan, you're all right, mate. It gives Ten Hag another season with them before he decides if to get rid of them. He's not been given a new contract. He's just been given an extension, just like Rashford, Fred, and Dalot. And to be honest, he is our best left back. Are you trying to tell me that Malacia has been better than him this season? Ryan, an extension doesn't include a pay rise. It's all it does is it extends the contract by an extra year. Nothing else changes. It's just that, because if they had to check if they did a pay rise or pay reduction or an extra bonus, whatever, it would have to be a brand new contract. All it is it was in his contract that they could extend it by 1 year. I know you love me, mate. Don't worry, mate. Everybody does, Hanno. So don't worry, mate. Luke Shaw has not got much competition as Malacia hasn't done much to compete for his place. Yeah, maybe Ryan, but everyone said that when Tellis came in, and then Tellis came in, Luke Shaw got better, and then Tellis was shit. Luke Shaw is still our best left back. He's still England's best left back. Or did people seem to forget how good he was at the World Cup?
Yeah, but I just think, David, because he's been at the club for almost 10 years, 9 years. So don't you think it's too much for Luke Shaw?
No, he's been at the club 8. He either joined in 2014 or 2015, one of the two.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Fred had his extended too. I don't think he's good enough to get that.
For me, with Fred, I do rate Fred. I rate Fred.
See, Fred for me, he's a good squad player.
Yeah.
And again, Bench. Hashim, Luke Shaw, when injured, Ben Chilwell when fully fit.
Yeah, but as you're saying, David, about Fred.
Yeah, I agree. That I'm going to say it. Even Dalot, and everybody knows I like Rashford. Does Rashford deserve a contract based on a new contract, not an extension? Does he deserve a new contract based on this season? Probably not. And it is about time that Man United have actually sat up and gone, you know what? let's start extending people's contracts rather than giving them brand new contracts. And now Rashford, Shaw, Fred, Dalot can all concentrate now on the end of this season, go into next season, and if by the end of the summer Rashford has picked up a lot more this season, picked up a lot more what? Do you mean he's picked up his form? Yeah, he's picked up his form. I agree, but has he done enough to get like a new 3-4 year contract with probably a pay rise? Probably not. So
The thing is,
that's the advantages with extensions. It gives Eric Ten Hag another say 12 months, and then this time next year he'll look and he'll be like, okay, I think in the last 12 months this person deserves a new contract. This one deserves. This one doesn't. Mason's just laughed at my message that I sent him on Instagram.
Well, the thing is, David, if the Glazers are trying to sell the club, who do you honestly believe is making these decisions? Because one thing we have is Glazers trying to sell the club. Another thing is that we're making these decisions. So I don't know. Eric Ten Hag could be making this with the board and that, but it's weird right now. It's complicated. So what do you think?
I don't think it's happening. I think it's a load of bollocks. I think people are just making shit up. If I'm truly honest. See, I agree with what Tobe says. Hashim's talking out of his arse again, but don't worry. It must be Chelsea syndrome. I don't know. Hano's the same.
Listen, Tommy. I said at the beginning, man. Go back at the beginning. I said if this was Eric Ten Hag's decision, then I'll do back to none. But for me, with Luke Shaw, I think he's just inconsistent, man. He's a bit inconsistent. He has one good game.
No. He can have a good run of games, and then maybe he will have maybe 2 or 3 bad ones. It all depends. But like I say, out of those 4 players that I mentioned, I probably would have only given Rashford a new contract, even though I just said, because people are going on about Dalot and stuff. Has Dalot actually done that well this year?
I think he has.
When you look at Dalot and Shaw, Dallot's had no competition this year. Shaw has, and Shaw's risen above Malacia and proven he is the better left back at the club. Dalot hasn't got any competition, so who's to say next summer we don't go out and buy Dumfries or another right back? He comes in and completely fucking puts Dalot, because Dalot, in my opinion, he needs to improve on his defending. He needs to improve on his attacking. He has improved, but he needs to improve even more on both. He is getting better, but I mean the Manchester derby, Dalot was absolutely shocking.
Yeah, but everyone was shocking, David.
Yeah, but him and Malacia, they just got absolutely destroyed in that first half. They did. Will Maguire leaving January. I heard he was going to Huddersfield to try and save him from getting relegated. I don't know.
But yeah, obviously, David, you confident for tomorrow night?
Yeah. Well, I'm not 100% confident, and I've said this for weeks. As everybody knew, you need strikers. You need a new fucking team.
You need Igalo, mate. Get Igalo.
Get Ronaldo. Actually, Championship's probably too good for him. Maybe you should go to someone like, I don't know.
Portuguese league. I don't know.
Tunbridge Wells. Yeah, you can have Elanga if you want. He needs game time. He needs game time. You can have Sancho as well. Keep him. You can actually fucking keep Sancho. Yeah. So as everyone knew, I wanted United players back. I wanted United players back from the World Cup earlier. Obviously, I think Eriksen will play. I mean, for me, I think it'll be De Gea in goal, Lindelof with Maguire. I'd have to say Dalot and Shaw at full-backs. Centre, Eriksen, Fred, McTominay, probably. up front, Elanga on the left, Martial up top, and I don't know about the right. It's not going to be Sancho.
Why do you not like Sancho, man? What's up, man?
It's
What's
not.
Up?
Have you not heard about him? He's gone training in.
I know, training program. Yeah, I've heard about it, but what?
Yeah, and they've said that he's not coming back until he's ready, so he won't be back. He won't. I don't think we'll see Sancho this side of this year. I really don't. He needs to sort his he needs to sort his head out. He needs to sort his he needs to get more physical because he's shattered after 60 minutes. That's why he's been took off. So I don't think we'll see Sancho this year. Dalot has been fantastic. He felt the pressure even when there isn't any competition. He needs improvements. We were tested. I wouldn't say he's been fantastic. Like I said, I think he's done well. He's improved, but he needs to keep on improving. And there has been a few games where he has been a bit poor. But I think that could be essentially could surprise everyone. He won't play tomorrow. I'll say that.
Yeah,
now.
he can't. He can't play tomorrow. News. Man United. They've said that he's not gonna come. He's not coming training today.
He needs to sort his. And to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if we sold him. I just think he's not suited to the English game. Something needs to happen for him to improve. So I don't actually know who's going to play on the right, unless he plays Elanga on the. He'll play Elanga on the right and he'll play Garnacho on the left. But he has to have players like Rashford, Casemiro, Bruno. He needs his World Cup players on the bench. Maybe some will play. Obviously, I've said Dalot, Shaw, Maguire will play. They did go out early. Varane, Martinez definitely out. We know that for sure. But yes, I know the 2 games in Spain were just warm-up games to get fitness. But to be honest, not many people there held me with good confidence that we're actually going to beat Burnley, because I honestly think if we played the same team that we played in one of them games, we would get beat. People seem to forget that Burnley have already had a competitive game. I don't know who they played. Don't know what the score was. I just know they've had a game. Man United haven't played together for 4 weeks, I think. Burnley have impressed me in Championship this season. Vincent Company has gone. Yeah, I agree. They have played well, and people thinking Burnley. Even when the draw was made, I was like, it's not an easy tie. It might be at Old Trafford, and with the World, if the World Cup hadn't happened and Man United had been carrying on playing, I think we would have beat Burnley. But because of the World Cup, we don't know who's going to start. And we could probably say all the World Cup players like Bruno, Anthony, Casemiro will probably be on the bench. So they played 2 games, have they? Okay, I thought they'd only played 1. Did they? 3-1. Yeah, see. And Michael Carrick's doing a great job at Middlesbrough, so that is a good result for Burnley. So we need the first team is on the bench, and it wouldn't surprise me if it's a close game like 2-1 or even penalties. It all depends. It depends how Burnley. If I was Vincent Kompany, I'd go all out tomorrow from the start, especially if a lot of the first teamers are not playing, because if I'm Vincent Kompany and I see Bruno, Rashford, Casemiro, maybe even Shaw, Dalot on the bench, I'm looking at this and thinking, right, we need to win this game before they bring on these attackers. We can't go right. Let's go in at half time, a draw. They need to go out and try and win the game in the first half before Man United make these substitutions, because I think when they make the substitutions, the game will turn. Because the speed of Rashford, the finesse of Anthony, Bruno, it'll be too much for Burnley. So they really need a 2, maybe even 3 goal lead before Eric brings these players on. So if I saw certain players on the bench tomorrow, I wouldn't go out defensive. I'd go out and attack, because if you're going to go, no, I know we do, but I mean, I'm being Burnley.
No, but I'm just
normally,
saying.
Normally Burnley would probably go to Old Trafford and go, right, if we're still 0-0 or 1 goal behind it after 60 minutes, we've got a chance. But if it's 0-0 after 60 minutes, I think United will win, because we'll bring on a lot of the first teamers, and I think they'll win the game for us. So for Burnley, they need to win it before that.
Yeah.
We do have some good quality, Ryan, but it did show in Spain that some just are not good enough. I think Elanga can do something, but it depends if he turns up. Garnacho, I think he'll turn up. Martial, he'll probably fucking get injured after 15 minutes, to be honest. And then obviously we've got a solid midfield. We've got McFred, which will probably play with Eriksen. So it's a solid midfield, solid front. I'm unsure of what the defense is going to be. Lindelof will definitely start. We know that for sure.
Yeah, I don't rate this guy, man. He's so bad.
Yeah, he is. He's the worst. He's the worst centre back at the club. Yes.
Okay, David.
He's worse.
We've still got Phil Jones, mate. We've still got Phil Jones.
Yeah, but he don't fucking play, so it doesn't really matter. And if I'd be honest, I'd probably would play Phil Jones over Lindelof, because Phil Jones has proven in the past, when he has played like that 1 game a season, he turns up, he plays for the badge. Ryan thinks Burnley's going to get promoted automatically back to the Prem, possibly. I think it'll be a disappointment if they don't. Ryan, who do you think will get relegated from the Championship? Well, I'm just asking him a question. But yeah, we need to win. We need to make sure that we're still in the game after 60 minutes if we rest some of our. I mean, I say Shaw at left back. He'll probably play Malacia, because Malacia did nothing at the. I don't think he played at the World Cup. I mean, if he did, to be honest, you could probably fucking start Rashford, because he didn't fucking play at the World Cup. David, stop it! I asked you a question, mate. I just said, dude, do you think it's getting relegated from the Championship? I didn't say Huddersfield were in that list. I'm a realist and believe we were going down. See, that's a shame, because it would have been good for Huddersfield to have played Leeds next season, but obviously with you both getting relegated, it won't happen. Wigan and
Wigan, Wigan. Good say so.
I just know Huddersfield's rock bottom. I think. Don't think you've won in about 13 games. So, yeah, it's gonna be a tough game tomorrow. I don't think if we win convincingly, I'll be very, very surprised. But I don't know who's going to start, because, like I say, Rashford didn't play at the World Cup apart from 148 minutes, whatever. I mean, that's not even fucking 2 games. He was England's top goal scorer, and Southgate was a fucking clown and didn't play him. So, fuck Gareth Southgate. To be honest, I wouldn't mind Rashford playing tomorrow and then, I don't know, scoring a hat-trick. And then running over to the camera and shouting to Southgate, that's what you fuck. That's what I can fucking do, you cunt.
Yeah. For me, listen, tomorrow, I'm taking comeback up seriously. I don't know about you, David, but comeback up we have to win. For me,
I'd take it. Even when Man United were dominant and we were winning everything, I still class the League Cup as a cup, because it helps build the youngsters, and also winning a cup in February, early March, it's good progress for the rest of the season.
Yeah,
Old
Old Trafford. Yeah, Old Trafford will be so.
Old Trafford will not be sold out tomorrow. It won't be sold out tomorrow because
Yeah, and it's just like
NHS are on strike and they can't give us enough NHS staff, so they've had to shut. I think two.
the high stand,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's fine. 62,000 still more than City's fans anyway, so still got enough. Like,
more than what others at home.
I think you should believe you can win any tournament you are in right now. So, right, yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah,
100%. Like, why
even,
not?
I think we are. I think we are too far behind in the Premiership, but you never know.
Step by step, man. We need to just do step by step with 10 on, man. Like,
I'd be happy. Yeah, I'd be. But like I said, I'm not all that bothered that he's giving him an extension because, as I said, I like Fred, but World Cup 2022, Francis Kingsley Coleman and racially abused. If that's true, then that's horrible. But they weren't the only two. I just feel that given the look, fucking Horace has fucked off on his own. Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
Yeah. I just feel given that extension gives Eric Ten Hag room for them to improve, room for them to prove they deserve their BBC report. Okay, I ain't seen it, so I'm not saying it's not true. I was just saying I haven't seen it. But yeah, see, this is a problem with contracts. They have these clauses in, they've got a chance to extend the contract, and 9 times out of 10 they never extend it. They just give them a brand new contract. So it's actually good reason why.
I think contracts should really be sorted out at the start or end of the season.
I disagree. I disagree with that, Ryan. I'm sorry, because if you do it at the start of the season with a year left, unless it's a certain player, you don't know how they're going to perform. And no offense to Rashford, he was shit last season, so he certainly did deserve a contract in the summer. And that's United fans saying that. But I wouldn't leave it until the end of the year, because in January, a foreign club could come in for him, offer him a contract, and money talks. So that's probably another reason why. It wouldn't actually surprise me, Ryan, if they've only extended the contracts, and then in the summer they're going to give him new contracts. Or they've sat down with each of these 4 players and go, right, we're extending your contract until 2024. In the next 6 months, you're going to prove to me if you deserve a new contract. If you prove you deserve it, you'll be getting a new one in the summer. If not, I'm going to sell you. Because obviously in the summer they'll sell them for money, whereas without this extension they'd be leaving on a free. So I think it's quite. I think it's a good decision, and yeah.
Cool. We're gonna wrap up here now. We're gonna do it early now.
So what's your prediction for the game tomorrow, then, Horace? Who's winning?
2-0. I think 2-0 will win tomorrow.
Oh, it's wait there. 2 seconds. I've got some team news.
All right, go on.
Can you still hear me, by the way?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Right, here we go. There were 25 players spotted at our base this afternoon, including Maguire, Shaw, Rashford, Casemiro, Fred, Anthony, Malacia. Although Bruno Fernandes was out on the grass, Diego Dalot was not part of the main group. Ericsson and Palestri were also among those in the fold. Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, McTominay, Lang and Martial have kept fit and firing. Reece Bennett, Sedan Iqbal, Garnacho were also part of the group, and we had 5 keepers training. So it does look like Diego Dalot will not be playing. So I probably would play maybe Shaw at left back, Malacia at right back.
Yeah, That's fair enough, man. Like,
Ryan wants you to do a predicted lineup, mate.
yeah, I'll do a predicted lineup. For me, this is what it's predicted lineup, so what Ten Hag will probably do. So, goalkeeper, David De Gea will start. Back four,
Correct.
right back, David might not like this, but I want Malacia right back. Like, for me,
That's what I
Wan-Bissaka.
just fucking said, you clown. I just said that.
All right, fair enough.
Ryan,
Wait,
did I not just say that? Did I just
Yeah.
not say Malacia at right back?
yeah, I know. Centre backs for me, probably it has. Well, Maguire, Lindelof, but who else can it be? Like Martinez, Varane have been given a 1 week break, so I don't know, man. We have to play those two. Left back, David's favorite, Luke Shaw. Midfield. Oh, David's controlling the chat. Okay, David. Midfield. You know what? I'll go with McTominay, Van der Beek, and Bruno, and then an attack.
To be honest,
Donny.
I actually forgot about Donny.
I know you don't rate him, yeah.
No, I don't rate him, but don't forget he pulled out of the last friendly game injured, so he maybe still be injured. Hashim says, "Why not try Wan-Bissaka?" I would play him, but Erik Ten Hag doesn't rate him, so I don't think he will play there. If I'm truly honest. So who was your central midfield?
For me, yeah, Donny, McTominay, Bruno, and then an attack for me. I'm starting Anthony, Garnacho, Martial. Perfect. That's a good lineup, man. David, would you go with the same? Who would you change? Any players you would change?
It's tough. I won't play Donny. I don't think Donny will play, even if he's fit. Like, I don't think Eric will pick. I think he'll play Fred, McTominay, possibly Bruno, or he'll play Fred, McTominay, and Ericsson. That's who I think he'll play. I think he'll play Fred, McTominay, Ericsson. That's my midfield three. Up front, striker. It's going to be Martial.
Yeah,
Garnacho on the left. I don't know. I'm gonna take a bold claim, and it's somebody that was at the World Cup. I'm gonna say Palestri at right back. Not right back, right midfield.
Okay, interesting. I mean,
he came over. I know he's not played him all season, and I just think I don't know. I don't think he'll play him, but I just see. I think going forward, our front three will probably be Anthony on the right, Rashford left, Martial up top. Why are you not playing on Boxing Days? Because we play Tuesday against Bournemouth at 8:00, but I don't think it's on TV.
No, we play Forest, not Bournemouth.
No,
it's Forest. Bournemouth play Chelsea.
No, yeah. No, sorry, I'm talking about the following week.
Oh yeah.
3rd of Jan. I only know that because it's the same night as the Darts World Final. Yeah, we played Forest, and that's why Dean Henderson went to Nottingham Forest on loan, so he could have Christmas off.
You won't even play against us, so they're gonna play some shit keepers.
Yeah, so that's why he went. That's why he went to Forest. Yeah. He saw the fixtures and like, oh, who's Man United got on Christmas? Nottingham Forest. I'm going there on loan. That way I can have Christmas off. And people probably think I'm joking, but seriously, it's been known way before that players have got booked before the Christmas period just so they can have Christmas off.
Yeah,
Ryan wants us to thrash Forest.
Yeah, because Huddersfield and Nottingham Forest, they've got a bit of rivalry there in it. So, yeah. For me, listen, I think we'll thrash Forest anyway. So, listen, Erik Ten Hag's Red Army is going to be back tomorrow. I can't wait. But listen, we just have to take this competition seriously. Like, these players, they have to know that we have to win this cup because we haven't won a goddamn trophy in a long time. So, we're going to wrap up here. David, you want to shout out your socials where people can find you?
Yeah, guys, you can find me on Moving Magic, which is my new movie channel. By Horace. Yeah, you can find me on my new Moving Magic channel. Please come follow it. There's a few videos up already where I've been discussing horror movies, and the first one was Christmas, obviously. You can find me tonight on the Sports Capital on the Darts Watch Along. Please come along. It's always a good laugh. Hashim, I've just seen City Liverpool, the best game. Yeah, okay, mate. If you want to, if you think that, mate, that's fine. I mean, it is a bit hard considering I think Chelsea are out of the League Cup. But yeah, I mean, when you got nothing to play for, you might as well go support City or Liverpool. I mean, the biggest game this week weren't even the World Cup, mate. It's Man United Burnley. So yeah. So yeah, I'll be on the watch along at 7:00. I think. I'm sure it's 7:00. Yeah, it is 7:00. Yeah, come along, be a good laugh. You'll probably see me criticising a certain female darts player. Yeah, Chelsea are out because we wanted the best game. Oh, okay. Right, okay. You tell yourself that, Hashim. Right.
But yeah,
so
big up,
what's
lads.
the best game that you wanted? I mean, no offense, mate. You should have won the League Cup last year, but then Mason Mount, the overrated prick, missed a penalty. But then, you should have won the FA Cup as well. Oh yeah, but the overrated Mason Mount missed a penalty in that penalty shootout as well. Yeah, so yeah. To be honest, I'm actually surprised he didn't take the penalty against France. But then, yeah, no, he would have missed it as well. So yeah, and there's no really point. Mason Mount plays for a crooked club. Harry Kane plays for an overrated club, bottle job club. So yeah, they were just as bad as each other. So yeah,
Yeah, man.
You concentrate on trying to stay relevant without your Russian crooks money anymore. Ryan, stop commenting in the chat, man. I can see it popping up. So yeah, come join me at 7:00. I'll also be there at 12:00 tomorrow. Won't be doing one tomorrow because I'll be watching the football. I don't actually know if I should do a watch along for the football. I've never done one before, but it's fun. It's fun doing it for the darts, but for football, it's pretty much. You wouldn't be saying overrated if we beat France. No, I would. I would, mate, because Horace, how many times have I told you that I wasn't supporting England at the World Cup?
Yeah, you've told me a lot of times, to be fair. Yeah.
Yep.
So.
And I've said it time and time again. Do you know who was the 5th top goal scorer at the World Cup, or even the 4th? Based on goals and minutes played. Do you know?
Were you saying that to me or to Hashim?
Well, either of you. I'll read it out. Mbappe was the top goal scorer with 8 goals. Messi was second with 7. Giroud was third with 4. He played less minutes than Alvarez with 4. Somebody played 137 minutes, got 3 goals, was the 5th top goal scorer at the World Cup, and his fucking dumbass of a manager only played for 137 minutes. Just imagine what England would have done if Southgate was a decent manager and he started his top goal scorer against France.
Yeah, 100%.
Back off Harry Kane. Hey Ryan, Harry Kane's overrated, mate. He's the Alan Shearer of this era. Both overrated pieces of shit. Yeah. I mean, seriously, if he went to Huddersfield, mate, I still think you'd get relegated. You said you needed a striker, but yeah. So yeah, join me later as always. Ryan, he may be joining us in a couple of days. I don't know yet. Depends how nice he is to me. I probably won't have Horace on anymore. He doesn't know his darts. but he'll admit that himself. But yeah, oh, pardon me. His stats don't lie. Yeah, no, he's overrated. So yeah, Horace, thank you for letting me on. Even though I sort of came on by myself. Yeah, so thank you very much, Horace. Oh, it looks like I'm running the show now. Horace? Anyone know where Horace is? Horace? Oh, well. Yeah, guys, I'm off. I don't know what Horace is doing. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. He's eating his Mackies, mate. Hold on a minute. Let me see what. There we go. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Let's remove Horace from his own stream. See, he still don't come back. I don't even know if Horace wants me to end the show. I'm off. I'll speak to you guys later. Bye bye.
I'm back.
Are you back?
I'm back.
I didn't know if you wanted me to end the show.
No, I'm back. But yeah, man. Horace with his Mackies back. Nah, man. I don't know. I just got an unexpected call. But listen, we're gonna end it here. I'm gonna wrap up. Big up David for tuning in. I mean,
Tuning in? What do you mean? I didn't tune in. I was a guest.
You got a bit salty because I was doing his regular Luke show, so that's why he joined, guys. That's why he joined.
No. I just wanted to hear your opinion on it, and I wanted to put my opinion.
Fair enough. But listen, guys, smash the likes. Do tune in tomorrow, 1 p.m. I'm doing a preview for the Burnley game with Hard Deep. So tune in, smash the likes. We'll see you next time. Big up.
Nope. Yeah.
What was that? You're me.
I was just going to say, don't join us at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Come and join me at 12 o'clock.